Okay, I'm gonna do a quick recipe here. There's only 3 ingredients in this recipe. The main one being these little Smokies. This is 2 packs of little Smokies. The next ingredient is chili sauce. And the last ingredient is not grape jelly, but it could be, which is the most common way to make this. It is apple jelly. Okay? So, there's a lot of people that go to potlucks and they want to just take plates or cups. But I'm telling you, this is the way to go for a potluck. It's 3 ingredients. It's very easy to make. And you will not be bringing any home. So I would advise keeping some in the fridge before you left. Okay, first, let's get all this chili sauce out. And yes, this pan is way too big for this, but it's what I have clean. Now we want to get about the same amount of jelly, which isn't quite the whole container of jelly. But it's 16 ounces of jelly and 12 ounces of chili sauce. It doesn't have to be exact, but we want to use about 3/4 of the container of jelly, somewhere in that area. I wonder if this light works. That helps. Let's see. Need a little bit more jelly, I think. Alright, that's probably a good mix. It's quite a bit of the jelly. Now, we're going to turn this on. I don't want to turn it on too high, not even halfway. And we're going to get our whisk and stir this together. Now, this is a very easy recipe, like I mentioned, because all we're going to do is let all we're going to do is let this all come together. Once it warms up some, the jelly starts to melt, it'll make a good sauce. Then we're going to dump these in, my 2 packages of Smokies, and then we're going to cook it on probably low. On my oven, I'll probably put it at about a 2, or maybe somewhere in between 2 and low. Just let it cook for an hour or 2. And what I'm going to do is actually pack it up and take it for lunch tomorrow. So it's already starting to come together a little bit. We just want a nice smooth sauce to start with. This recipe, you see it all the time at potlucks, and you're always aggravated when you're at the end of the line because they're always out of it by the time you get up there. Like I said, it's usually made with grape jelly. I'm using apple. It's the first time I've done this with apple, but I have done it with fig jam, and I have done it with apricot jam, and I have done it with mango jam. When I did it with the mango jam, I actually put chunks of mango in with it. That was really good as well. So let's see. We're not looking for this to boil or simmer or any of that stuff. A lot of times the amounts I use, so like I said, this was 12 ounces. So I put about the same amount of jelly. Most recipes you'll see do that with 1 pack of Smokies. But you're always left with a ton of extra sauce. So I always thought, why not just throw in another pack of Smokies? That way you don't have all this amazing sauce go to waste. It's hard to see it real well here on the camera. But it is starting to turn into a nice thin sauce. Also on my little Smokies, there is a little bit of liquid in the package. I drained it out so that we don't get any of the liquid into the sauce. I think we're probably good here. It looks pretty smooth. So what I'm gonna do is dump these in and get a different spatula. Stir these up a little bit. Now if you have a crock pot, this is the time you can put it in a crock pot, turn it on high, leave it sit for 2 hours, it's done. That's all it takes in a crock pot. If you want to put it on low, it takes about 4 hours. But what I'm going to do is turn my oven down low, like this, and I'm just going to let this simmer for an hour or so. Let the meat soak up all the goodness of the sauce, and then I'll probably snack on some tonight. But I'm gonna plan on putting it in a container, put it in the fridge, and I'll just microwave it for a short period of time at work tomorrow, and that'll be my lunch. So that's all. I will have more extensive cooking videos at some point, but I just thought I would throw this one out here while I'm making it. It's nice and easy.